Hello class, and welcome to this video for exercise number 24. You should have already downloaded the exercise files for this, the data files, and open up pub 24 to begin this exercise. So you can see I'm already there, pub 24. Open that up, and we're going to save it with a new name like we normally do. File, save as, choose the folder that you are saving it to, and we're changing it to 24 flyer underscore your initials. 24 flyer underscore your initials. And choose save. Now if you don't already have it like this view that I have, you need to go to the view section and choose let's see here, zoom whole page. Now I'm already there, but if you aren't, you need to do that so you can see the whole thing. Now it says drag the bulleted text list, so down here this text box, we're going to drag it off to the side of the flyer so it is visible but not on the flyer itself. You'll use it as a reference. So I'm going to go along here, along the border of it, click, hold down, and drag it over here off the page. So I didn't get rid of it, I just moved it over so I can use it as a reference. Now in the space where the text box was, create a table of 4 rows and 5 columns. So I'm going to choose table up here. Now let me actually click here on this. I'm just going to click off, so it's click off to the side so nothing's selected. Choose table, and it says 4 rows, so that's 4 rows right there, and then 5 columns. So I'm going to go over here to the right. So you notice I clicked up here on table, 4 rows, 5 columns, so it'll say 5 by 4. I'm going to select that. You'll notice it's made my table down here. I'll move it down a little bit because it's supposed to be in the space where this text box was earlier. Alright, next thing I'm going to do, it says select 2 columns. So if I select 2 columns, I do it like this. And it says to delete them. Yes, it wants you to practice deleting them. So select them like this, go up here to the delete button, click on it, and delete columns. Then it says, after that, select one of the rows, insert a new row above it. So I already have this one selected, and I can click insert above, and voila, I now should have 3 columns, 4 rows. What I'm going to do then is resize the table so that once again fills the available space without overrunning it. So I'm just going to take this corner here and let's stretch it out here to the pink. Just like that. So if you look at it a little bit zoomed out, it's basically what it was for this text box earlier. Alright, now it says redefine the normal style. So I should have my insertion point here. I'm going to go to the home tab, redefine this normal style to 16 points. I'm going to go to normal, right click, modify, and then you can see this stuff here. I'm going to go over here to font, and it says it's at 10, so I'm going to switch it to 16. I'm going to click OK, and then click OK again. Alright, next thing I'm going to do here, in the second row of the table, so second row right down here, enter dining, museums, and sports, each in a separate cell, and apply the bold formatting to the text. So I'm going to type it in, dining, and I push tab, museums, push tab, and sports, right here in second row in my 3 separate cells. So you can see it looks like that. And it says I need to apply the bold formatting to the text. So I'm actually going to just select these 3 cells and then apply bold formatting. Just like this. Next thing I'm going to do here is it says on the bulleted list text box, remove the bullets. So you use the bullets button on the formatting toolbar. So I'm just going to select all the text in here, and then I'm going to go up here to the bullets button right here and choose none. And now my list, as you can see, it's just the text without the bullet points. It says cut and paste the items from the list into the table under the appropriate headings and apply normal style to each item. When you're finished, delete the empty text box. So I'm going to show you here if you watch along. So I'm going to select this one right here, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to put it right here under dining. So right click, I'm going to paste it. Now I'm going to just start using my keyboard shortcuts. Remember, to cut, it's Control X, to paste, Control V. So Matteo's Italian Ristorante goes under dining, and then Alexander's Ice Cream is going to go in the next cell under this one as well. And then Bongi's Pub and Grill, interesting name, is the third one down here. So you can see that. And then Conner Prairie Museum, let's select that. It's going to go here under museums. Hendricks Country Art Museum is going to go down here. The Children's Museum is also going to go down here. Sports, you're going to see, is going to go over here. Basically, you're just going in order, and you'll be able to see it once I finish with putting the info in. All right, and this is what it should look like. So you can see dining, these three, museums, these three, sports, these three right here. So it's going to look like that. When you're finished, delete the empty text box as it says. So right here, this text box, I'm going to click on the border of it. You can see it changes, and then I can push the delete button, and boom, it's gone, just like that. All right, drag the bottom border of the heading row. So the bottom border of the heading row right here upward so that the row's height is decreased as in illustration A. And actually, you know what? It went and automatically did it for us here, unlike in the book. So we're actually looking pretty good on it. Although I will stretch this top one up a little bit right here. So I want you to do that actually. Grab the top one, stretch it up just a little bit so it looks more like this here. Then we're going to save it. You do need to print the publication. So file, or excuse me, print, Microsoft Print to PDF. You're going to save it with the same name. So I'm changing it to 24 flyer underscore my initials. And it's going to be the PDF. And then you can save your work and exit out of this file. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a blank publication. I'm going to open that up first. So I'm going to exit out of this other one here, 24. It should let me exit out of it. Oh, okay, save it again. There we go. All right, blank publication. It says here we need to change the orientation. Oh, first, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to save it. So let's use the save button here to our folder. And then you're going to name it here as 24 cal underscore your initials. So 24 cal underscore your initials. And then I'm going to save it. And it says change page orientation to landscape. So right now it's portrait. You can see I went to page design tab, orientation, landscape. Create a table that takes up the entire page. Give the table 7 columns and 7 rows. And use list 3 as the use the list with title 3 table format. So I'm going to make a table. So home, table, oh, excuse me, table. I need 7 by 7. So hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't really see it on mine. And then it says here it's supposed to fill the entire page. So let's just drag it out here to the blue lines. Voila. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is it says choose the list with the title 3 table format. So table style 1. The one we're going to need here, it's a little hard, hang on, to find it with the magnify glass. List title 3. I believe it just goes up, huh? Okay, so we're going to choose here, let's go with this one, it looks like. Table style 3. Oh, I guess I need to select the whole table. There we go. Okay. Alright, now it says here in the top cell, black, in the top cell, enter the current month and year and format the text as 48 point in 48 point font. So let's click home, insert, or excuse me, text, 48 point font. So enter the current month, so May 2018, and format the text as 48 point font. So we have that. So it should look like that. In the second row, enter the days of the week starting with Sunday. So Sunday Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and of course Saturday. So you can see I've typed them all in. And it says decrease the height of the row so that the text exactly fits. So I'm going to put it about right here. Voila. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do, in the remaining rows, enter the numbers to create a calendar for the current month and year. Delete any unused rows. So for this current month, you got to type all this info in. So we actually had the first day of the month on Tuesday, first Wednesday, second, and you go through and number it. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So go ahead and fill in the dates. You can look at my calendar as a reference here. '30, 31. Oh, look at that senior play. The day of the senior play. And there you go, right there. So there's all my days here for my calendar. And then what we're going to do here is select all the rows that contain numbers, not the first two rows, and set the alignment to left. It's already set to left alignment, so you don't need to worry about that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to actually change this one here, so layout. And we're going to select, I want you to select all these top cells here in this row, and you can choose merge cells. And then let's reduce the height, so that way it's right up here. Just like that. Oh, excuse me. Let's actually pull back down so it fills the whole page. There we go. Alright, so your calendar, when you're finished with it, should look just like this. So you did the table style number 3. You had the appropriate columns, and then of course you selected all these cells here at the top and merge cells. So you can save this file, choose to print it. So print, Microsoft Print to PDF. Print it. And you're going to name this one here as 24cal underscore your initials. 24cal underscore your initials. And so for this exercise, exercise number 24, let me get to the files here for you. So you can see it, exercise 24, you need to submit 24cal, the publisher file, and PDF. And then also you need to submit 24flyer, the publisher file, and PDF for exercise 24. And that class is how you complete exercise 24 of Learning Publisher.